Why do people hate LinkedIn, and what does a post about a crying CEO have anything to do with this? Well, I'm glad you asked. Sit back, let me tell you a story about what happens when a marketer tries to apply a formulaic viral content hack on LinkedIn and the backlash that ensues because of it and what you can learn from it. Meet Braden, the crying CEO. Braden runs a marketing agency. Most recently, he had to lay off a dozen employees or so. He decides to go onto LinkedIn, creates a vulnerable post. We'll talk more about that later and what that is, but he creates a vulnerable post talking about how tough it was to lay off his employees, about the anguish he endured in letting them go. And despite doing all of that, he loves each and every single one of them. Sounds innocent enough? Well, not really. This is where things get interesting. He goes viral within a couple of hours, and this is where the proverbial shit hits the fan. Let me just read some of the comments so you get further context about the rage that ensues. How about using your network to help those employees find a new job by tagging them and putting them in the spotlight, as opposed to whining about making difficult decisions as a leader and posting a crying selfie? This is one of the most out-of-touch posts I've seen in a long time. This is a really good one from a mental health therapist. I think this sums up the rage that everyone was experiencing. As a mental health professional, this post throws up a number of red flags for me. Accountability is great and all. It's crucial for any kind of growth and recovery. This, though, is not about accountability, but rather emotional manipulation. The selfie is truly a next-level manipulation tactic. I see this sort of behavior among abusive parents who want their children to pity them for the abuse they committed. This is not how you rectify your mistakes. Basically, people thought he was a selfish narcissist who took a terrible situation out of firing people and somehow, some way, managed to repackage it into this lovely, inauthentic content piece for LinkedIn. You know, back in the old days, a CEO will fire your ass and be done with it. Nothing more, nothing less. Not today. Today, CEOs gotta fire you, have a good cry, take a selfie of themselves crying, upload it to their favorite social media platform, and then write out a long-form content piece for the sake of being vulnerable. Welcome to Facebook for professionals. Welcome to LinkedIn. This is why people hate the platform. The reality is that this rage has nothing to do with him whatsoever. He was the straw that broke the camel's back. People decided to take it on him because he was just there at the right time, at the right place for everyone to rage at. The bottom line is that people are just sick and tired of being manipulated and being thought of as a fool who can't understand what's really going on with your marketing. I see variations of these sort of vulnerability posts make their way onto LinkedIn at least once a week. Probably more if I really paid attention to it. Gary Vaynerchuk said the following about marketers a long time ago.
Pay attention to this fucking statement. You ready? Marketers ruin everything. It is what we do. It's what we do. We ruin everything. It's our job. We see something shiny and we squeeze the fucking shit out of it until we can get as much cash into our pockets.
And that's why people have come to loathe LinkedIn. It's become a place full of lazy content hacks and stuff that's been used and abused over and over again. Most marketers today are lazy. We're all looking for cheats and hacks and a simple system, but marketing is complex and often requires thinking outside the box. So here's an idea. Try something new. My name is Dean. This is The Truth in Marketing and Advertising. I talk about all things paid media, lead generation, Google advertising on this channel. If you're interested in more content like this, you know what to do.